I want to give you something that you demanded from me.
I sure did.
When I left Thursday evening, you basically the Black Caucus on this show of Hatchet Man and you demanded, because I am not a Denzel Washington guy, that I watch Malcolm X, a movie that I always refuse to give 3 hours and 15 minutes to.
But you did it.
Before we get into Tiger baseball and Lions football for the remainder of this program, let me just give you what I saw.
Okay.
First of all, I would grade the movie a C+ to B-.
Oh, God.
No, hold on. Too much time on his youth, too much time, not enough time on his actual career. I needed more of him being Malcolm X. Second of all, and again, here's where Terry's going to get mad. There were a lot of things missing, okay? A ton of things were missing from all of this. I think when you ask someone to watch a movie for 3 hours and 15 minutes, I need to feel like you covered more bases. Now, as far as Denzel's performance, it was excellent.
What?
It was excellent.
Did you hear that? Oh, my God. Oh, so he can actually act, huh?
No, he can act. I just think he's a bit overrated in your mind. Here's the issue. I actually found myself agreeing with much of Malcolm X's speeches, preachings, dealings with white people of the time. I didn't have a problem with it until the whole "we're returning to Africa" reset. That's where he lost me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give up running water.
But you have to understand that the time of when this happened.
I do, but I mean, come on.
Like, we were really mad at you.
But it got a little zany when we were talking about a country of our own within the United States for black people. Now, I mean, just come on now. That was getting a little. Now, the other part that I found unbelievable, when he was out there calling Martin Luther King a chump and a Tom, I'm going, oh, man, this is brutal. But overall, I thought it was good. But there was just so much room for improvement. And I think that's part of the problem is if you had someone other than Spike Lee directed, I think we could have gone places. I don't like Spike Lee movies.
No, you don't. You don't
or
like
as
Spike
they are called in the biz, Spike Lee joints.
Joints, right. Here, let me disagree with you about the early part and why the early part was so important.
Oh, hold on here. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. The Wizard of Webb wants to speak. Yes, Roberto.
What would you grade Spike Lee as an actor in the movie?
I would grade him a D-. A D-. The suit game, the silly walk, the hair straightener routine, all of it. His whole love of white women in pig's feet, I believe that was a big line. I could do without Spike Lee in sum total.
But you have to understand why the early part is important, because we know about Malcolm X, the militant.
Speak
and
for
Malcolm
yourself.
X,
I'm a white guy. I needed more militant.
But you know what? You're a young white guy.
Hey.
Let me just say that. But if you study him, you study the transformation, Mecca, and all this stuff. I hate white people, blah, blah, blah. But he also came from, at least according to the movie, and him and his little buddy Shorty, whatever his name was. But you have to understand, that was the most important thing for black people, at least males. Let me get my hair straight. Oh, man, I can get a white woman, whiskey, and all this stuff, and I got to dress up on the weekend. That's what he came from.
I did what you asked me to do.
I'm glad
I thought
you
the
did.
movie had weaknesses. Okay, the movie had weaknesses like this Tiger team has weaknesses.
But every movie does.
I thought Spike Lee could have addressed them. Yeah, hey, listen, you're going to take 3 hours and 15 minutes up. I need more.